So this topic, method of completion of square. To solve these quadratic equations, let us learn now. So now, before we go to that method of completion of square, so let us understand why method of completion of square, what is method of completion of square, by taking some examples. So now, I will take one example here. First example, x square minus 9 is a quadratic equation, is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Okay, so here the variable x, look at this variable x is inside the square. Variable x is completely inside the square. You will not find anywhere else except one place, that is inside the square. Square is there, inside we are having variable. So you are not finding it. In such cases, it is very easy to solve this type of equations. Just you transfer this minus 9 to the right side. So what happens? X square will be equal to 9. So now x square is equal to 9 means you take the square root of this one. X will be equal to plus or minus root 9. So that means x is equal to plus or minus 3. It becomes x is equal to plus or minus 3. These are the two values. That means x is equal to plus 3 or x is equal to minus 3. So this is the way you can solve when the equations are this like this. It is inside, completely inside the square. That's why this is called a complete square, completion of square. We have to bring all other equations in this form. So where all the variables, whatever the variables that we are having in this equation should be inside this square. Then it is very easy. I will take one more example. Example 2. Look at this example. X plus 2 whole square minus 9. So x plus 2 whole square minus 9 is equal to 0. Again you look at this variable x. Variable x is here. This x is inside the square. Okay, it is inside the square and you are not finding anywhere else. This is also very easy to simplify. Then look at this. I will keep x plus 2 whole square as it is and transfer minus 9 to the right side. It becomes plus 9. Now it is a square. Now you want this value means x plus 2. You want x plus 2 means take the square root of this one. This will be plus or minus root 9. Okay, then we want x plus 2 only. It is equal to either plus or minus 3. So now x is equal to, you transfer 2 to the right side. Plus 2 will become minus 2. Minus 2 plus or minus 3. So you got two values. X is equal to minus 2. You take first plus value. Write that one. So x is equal to plus 1. You have another chance. X is equal to minus 2. The second option you take minus 3. X is equal to minus 5. So you got two values. X is equal to 1 or x is equal to minus 5. Very easy to solve when you keep this in the form of a square. It is inside the square. Variable should be kept inside the square. So then it is very easy to solve this. So any equations, other type of equation, if you are able to bring into this form, then you can find out the solution very easily. Isn't it? Are you following me? Okay. So now the question is, now we will take another equation, x square plus 4x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now you look at this, this is not inside, the variable is not completely inside this square. Okay, we have to make this in another form. Look at this, it can be written as x plus 2 whole square, x plus 2 whole square minus 9 is equal to 0. So you can convert this into this form. If you simplify this, you will get this itself. X plus 2 whole square, expand this one, x square plus 2x, 2 2s are 4x, 4x plus 4, then minus 9 is equal to 0. X square plus 4x minus 5 is equal to 0. Look at this, both are same only. X square plus 4x minus 5, this x square, x plus 2 whole square minus 9, both are same only. And if you keep this expression in this form, this equation in this form, then it is easy to solve. This also can be solved by splitting the middle term by the method of factorization. But when you convert, if you are able to convert this into this form, then you can solve within 1 or 2 steps. So that means how to convert this into this type. So let us see now. I take this first part x square plus 4x. We will find out this by geometrical method. So I will take this first part x square plus 4x. This x square plus 4x, and I take so x square 4x, let us represent geometrically. X square with the side x and x, it becomes a square. 4x. Lengthened by 4 and x, it is a rectangle, it becomes 4x. This is x square and this is 4x. So geometrically we are representing. Now, as we did in the method of completion of square, divide this into two equal parts. Divide this into two equal parts. So then what happens? It will become like this. X square, this will become x into 2, this also x into 2, this area will be 2x, this area also will be 2x, and this area is equal to x square. This is x square, this one is 2x and 2x. So now you take these rectangular pieces and arrange along with this square. So x square plus 2x and 2x we have to arrange adjacent to this square, and it will be like this. So now this will be like this. X square, you arrange 2x here and 2x here now. It is not a complete square now. To make this complete square, we need to fill this gap here. And look at this, this length is equal to 2, and this also is equal to 2 now. If I fill this gap by 2 by 2 square, it's a square with 2 by 2. I have added here, then you must subtract 1 square here, 2 square. You have added 1 square and subtracted 1 square, then value remains same only. Now look at this, this is a complete square. This is nothing but x plus 2 into x plus 2. X plus 2 whole square. X plus 2, here also x plus 2. Okay, so this is a totally a square, x plus 2 whole square now. We have completed that x square plus 4x. X square plus 4x into like this, then you have to include here minus 2 square. So then we have changed that one to a square number. X square plus 4x we converted into a square number, x plus 2 whole square minus 2 square. So now we can prove this, verify this one by algebraically also. So x square plus 4x. What we did in the geometrical method, x square we wrote as it is. Then we have split this into 2x and 2x. Later we included one small square, x square plus 2x. A square we included, 2 square we added there. Then minus 2 square we subtracted there. 2 square minus 2 square. So now from this you make a group, x is common, x plus 2 it becomes. Here plus 2 is common, it becomes x plus 2. Then last one minus 2 square. Again in this you see here, in this expression here, you can see x plus 2 common. Let us take x plus 2 common here. X plus 2 common means again x plus 2 will remain here. You are taking x plus 2 common, x will remain here, 2 will remain here, and then minus 2 square. So this is x plus 2 whole square minus 2 square. So now we have completed this x square plus 4x. As this expression we converted into x plus 2 whole square minus 2 square. And the given equation, the quadratic equation was like this: x square plus 4x minus 5 is equal to 0. So now this we change it into x plus 2 whole square minus 2 square. Here, this is x plus 2 whole square minus 2 square. This is same as this one. So now we have substituted this x plus 2 whole square minus 2 square here, and then minus 5 is equal to 0. So this x plus 2 whole square you write as it is. This is minus 4 minus 5 is equal to 0. So x plus 2 whole square is equal to minus 9 is equal to 0. So if you simplify this, x plus 2 whole square is equal to 9. So if you take the square, see the variable is completely inside the square. So if you take this, if you want to find out the value of x plus 2, take the square root of this one, plus or minus root 9. So x plus 2 is equal to, therefore x plus 2 is equal to plus or minus 3. So you have two values, x is, you transfer 2 to the right side, minus 2 plus or minus 3. So we got two values, x is equal to minus 2 plus 3 or x is equal to minus 2 minus 3. This will give you plus 1, this will give you minus 5. So these are the values, roots of this quadratic equation, x square plus 4x minus 5. So this is the quadratic equation, the solution is like this. This method is called as method of completion of a square.